Hello. When people see me walking around outside in the winter time with no shirt on, shorts, and sandals, they look at me and they say, "Oh my God, are you not cold?" You see, our society accepted something long, long time ago. It accepted a myth. The myth is not that we have superpowers. The myth is that we're weak, that we're prone to diseases and viruses. That's the myth that we have all accepted for a long, long time. Now think about something. You're born no clothes on, right? You're naked. Yes, you were in the womb. Yes, your mother's body was, warming you up. I get it. But you were born naked. You were given only the hair. Males were given, some facial hair or some more facial hair. And that's it. That is it. So, why do you think that is so? Were you born with crutches so that, when you attempt to start walking, the crutches will be there to help you out because your legs are not able to do that? No. You were born with legs fully functional, and as soon as you start using them, they become strong. They can carry the weight of your entire body. Now imagine if you never attempted to walk, if you never even attempted to crawl, because it goes crawling and then into walking, crawling, sitting, walking, and so on. Now, if you stayed in a stroller, right, your whole life, you think your legs and your spine would be able to carry your body one day when you would get up? No, of course not. They would become useless. There'd be not enough blood circulation. They would shrivel up and they would become completely, utterly useless. Got it? Now, our bodies are amazing biological or biochemical machines, very sophisticated, extremely powerful tools that we use to move about and to we face the elements that affect these bodies, these tools, these vehicles, right? So, with that being said, because as soon as you were born, before it, the people that before you have accepted the myth of us being weak and prone to diseases and viruses, and the elements can affect us and destroy us, right? They can kill us. That's the biggest fear. The injury, the disease, the death at the very end. That's the biggest. These are really, really, treacherous fears, and we got to be very afraid of them. So because we live in that fear, what happens? We are born, like I said, naked. And as soon as we're born, they wrap us up, start covering our body, and then they continue, our parents continue to wrap us up everywhere they take us, everywhere we go, and, we're always now wrapped up, The surface of our body is rarely ever exposed. And when it's exposed, it's a very, very, short time, and then you quickly have to cover up so you don't get the flu or you don't get catch cold or, God forbid, because you're a weakling, that needs to be trained about all the fears in life so that you can protect yourself on every corner, looking around paranoid, what's gonna get you, what's coming at you, all right? So that's the myth, you see. So think about it, you come out naked, they start covering you. What do you think it happens? The surface of your skin is covered. It has an additional layer. Your body shuts down, or it goes lower in its activation of protecting itself. It's just, it gets the signal. The brain gets the signal, stop working so hard. We have these layers on, so we don't need to work. But because we don't need to work, it's like a muscle. Eventually, it stops reacting. So, and it lets everything come in and it lets everything affect it. So your shield, this surface and this entire vehicle is your shield, is now suddenly becomes porous. Everything just comes in and just comes in and just comes in, and it starts affecting it, of course. Now, if you took those layers off, your body would get a different signal. The signal would be like, hey, let's get to work, guys. Pump, 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 pump the blood, pump the oxygen. Go, get aggressive, you know? And then you would actually have the shield. That was always meant to be there to protect you 100% from anything trying to come from outside in. All right? And whatever's inside, whatever happens inside, always comes out. Always comes out. If it's not good for it, it just ejects it out. Everything comes out. So you don't need to worry about it, what comes in and what goes out. Let the body, let the tool, let the vehicle take care of itself. That's what it was meant to do. And it's perfect in its function. But, we deactivated at the very beginning, and then we continued to deactivate it every single day. Now activate your body, expose it to the elements, and you will see what starts happening. When I go out in the wintertime with no shirt on, I am fine. My body starts warming itself up. It starts, of course I feel some cold. Yes, I'm not, yeah, it's cold, I get it. My body reacts, the first surface of the skin reacts, the hair goes up a little bit here and there. I get some goosebumps here and there. Not a big deal. It's just the nerves responding to the touch of the environment, right? It's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal. It's a totally natural thing. And plus, it's been deactivated for many years. And now I started practicing a few years ago to start exposing my skin. So with that being explained now, do that and you will start seeing what happens. So when I go out like that, I start warm up. I'm starting to warm up. Now, as soon as I put a shirt on, just a t-shirt, I feel colder because my body gets a signal, oh, stop working. You don't need to work that hard. There's an additional layer on it. And it gets lazy. So that's it. If you want to be strong, start behaving like you actually are strong, because that's what your body was meant to do. That's this amazing machine that you're in it. It's very amazing, trust me.